Hello, and on the gaming table today, we're taking a look at small arms fire in Command Decision Tester Battle. So small arms fire is by any unit that has small arms as their weapons and an ammo type of SA, small arms. So it applies to things like machine guns and infantry stands. It also applies to things like machine guns that might be mounted on vehicles. So here you can see on the Stug, we've got a pintle mounted machine gun that has small arms ammo. It will fire using the same process. Now, small arms fire happens in either the opportunity fire or the general fire phase. If you're not moving, then you can shoot in the opportunity fire phase, otherwise you're limited to general fire. And basically, when you shoot, you need to select a target. But one thing about small arms fire is that it actually affects an area. It affects a 4-inch diameter circle on the battlefield. So let's look at an example here. Maybe I've got a company of Germans on the left here in grey, and they're being attacked by a company of Soviets in red. So what I have here is I have to pick a target for my small arms fire here. So let's say all three of the German platoons, the German stands, choose to shoot at the same Soviet infantry stand here, and they're all at a range of 7 to 9 inches. Then they're going to shoot at that one, and any of their fire that causes hits is going to affect anything touching that 4-inch diameter circle. So another Soviet infantry stand there in the middle is also going to be affected by this fire. The first thing you do is you look at your rate of fire to figure out your number of shots. Now, these rifle stands of the Germans here, because they've got a large number of automatic weapons here, they have a rate of fire 2. Most infantry stands only have a rate of fire of 1. If they're firing in the opportunity fire phase, then each stand gets +1 to its rate of fire. It's able to put more effective fire on target. So let's say these Germans are ambushing the approaching Soviet company. So they're going to get 3 stands, each with a rate of fire of 2 + 1 is 3. So they're going to be rolling 9 dice here for their hits. For each of those dice, you need to figure out what the success number is. Now, based on the range, we said it was 7 to 9 inches. You look up the numbers here and you look at the first number in each range band. So here we can see medium range has a range of 6, long range is a range of 12. So 7 to 9 inches, that falls between medium and long range, so we use the long range success number. The success number is the number in brackets, in this case, the 3. Then from that, we apply some modifiers. So maybe the Soviet infantry here is moving somewhat cautiously in some sort of light cover, so they might get the benefit of that cover, and so maybe there's a -1 applied to that roll. So then what we're doing is rolling for hits with that modified success number. So remember, we said we had 9 dice and our success number is 3 - 1 gives us 2. I'm rolling 9 d10s and I'm looking for 2s to hit, 2s or less. Now let's say on those 9 rolls I get 3 hits. Those hits get distributed to all possible targets in the area. First, you hit the closest stand. Then you hit the next closest stand, and so on until all stands within that circle have taken 1 hit. Then you go back to the beginning and start applying remaining hits. So the 3rd hit would go on the closest stand. Now, once you've done the hits, then you work out the effects for hits, and you apply the results based on rolling against the Soviet infantry troop quality. And the 3 effects, as discussed before, can either be no effect, force back, or eliminated. You're going to be rolling for each of these individually. So the front stand there that's taken 2 hits, you're going to have to roll 2 d10s, look up the chart and see what kind of effects it suffers. Maybe one is no effect and the other is eliminated, so then maybe that stand is eliminated. Maybe the other stand that only took 1 hit there is forced back on its roll. But of course, this is random. It could be that nothing happens to any of the stands. They could be all eliminated. Maybe the one at the back is eliminated and the one at the front has no effects, and so on and so on. So this is just the chaos of combat. Okay, so that's the details and examples of how small arms fire works in Command Decision Tester Battle. Thanks for watching this video. In following videos, we'll go over other types of fire combat. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.